Hi everyone, today I want to talk about the Helltooth Gargantuan Witch Doctor. So this is a build I've tried on the PTR the other day, and it is also one that gets some of the biggest buffs this season, but obviously it starts at a very low tier already. So Witch Doctors in general get some of the most insane powers. With the update from the PTR, they have reworked all 3 of the Witch Doctor powers. And you might have seen my other video talking about this Locust Swarm, low GR, and S27 build. That was actually really cool, but that one is unfortunately dead now with that change, because they removed this ability to spread the Locust Swarm from the Gargantuans. Instead, they gave you the option to use Sacrifice, and you would apply a debuff to enemies that buffs the damage of your pets by 100%, on top of getting the benefits of Sacrifice itself. And you get more Gargantuans, and they get another rune. And you also have the zombie dogs that have all the runes and just keep you alive, and tank for you and stuff like that. So it's a pretty massive power, and probably buffs this build by somewhere in the range of like 12 or 15 tiers or something like that. It is probably the biggest jump in power for any build in the game. Now obviously this GR 130 you see me doing here right now is not like the most impressive, but for something like Helltooth Gargantuans, that is actually not really that terrible. And also this was not really super optimized here. I was just playing this for like a few rifts and didn't really craft like the most insane gear. So this can definitely go even higher. And I think that for the Witch Doctors on the Helltooth leaderboards, there might actually be like a pretty solid competition between zombie bears and the Gargantuans. I think Gargantuans might actually be the meta build on that leaderboard. So at least there it will win. And you can probably push this like all the way into the 140s somewhere. Personally, I like this build a lot more than the typical Helltooth Gargantuan build, because you have to sacrifice in there and you kind of want to like spam your zombie dogs there all the time. And it gives you like something to do at least. Like most of the time I feel like that this like very passive Garg playstyle, it's just like not really enough. And here you have a bit of an objective. You try to group up the monsters with Piranado, and then you throw in your sacrifice, and this will give you like a nice damage buff. And you do stuff instead of just like chilling in Spirit Walk, like AFK basically, which it just doesn't really seem right to me. It kind of makes me wish that eventually you would have like a real sacrifice build on the Witch Doctor, and there are actually some supporting items for that already, like the offhand that spawns zombie dogs, or like the Swampland Raiders that actually give like a damage buff to sacrifice. I believe it's a pretty funny skill, and you get to use it here at least, and very often as well. Also, your Garg army is pretty cool, so you have a total of 6 Gargantuans, and then they get the Cleave rune from the Spite offhand, and then you take the big Stinker rune that gives them some AoE aura, and then they also get big from like engaging elites and like big packs of monsters. So it's like a pretty nice package you get there with all those 3 runes together. I think it's not even unlikely that Blizzard might buff this power a little bit further, or Witch Doctor in general, with all 3 of those powers, because it seemed pretty clear that at the start of the PTR a lot of people were very disappointed about the Witch Doctor, and then they tried to do like a big turnaround by really juicing up those season 3 powers. And there could definitely be another number tweak or so here and there to make them even better. So I'm quite excited to see that. Personally, I'm also planning to play quite some Witch Doctor in Season 27, especially wudijo looks very exciting to me. So with the new pull power, that looks pretty fun. And we'll see what else. Maybe also I'm going to do some Gargs. Things are looking pretty good for the Witch Doctors, with all 3 powers being used and useful. And for example, this Gargantuan power here is also good, for example, for Zunimasa or LOD darts. You get like extra damage, you can buff your fetishes. Those builds also really profit from the season theme. This is what I had to share here for now. Hope you enjoyed this little preview of the Gargs. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your plans are about the Witch Doctors, or if you would like to see any other like last adjustments, I guess. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more WD-free content, and see you guys next time.